Hi everybody, this is Mike. We're going to do a bicycle tour of Tsinghua University. And the university is so big, we're not going to be able to see everything, but I do hope we see some of the most interesting and historic sites along the way. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, I got my new Tsinghua bag to replace my old one. It was all messed up. Now let me lock this bike. Okay, I'm heading out from the Tsinghua gift shop and right down to the second gate and then around back by SEM. And we're coming up to the second gate. A nice addition here is the new bathroom facilities. Quite nice. Here everybody is getting their pictures taken in front of the second gate. And you run on down to the auditorium just to take a peek there. Probably more pictures being taken. It's a beautiful day here in Beijing. Under the shade trees here at Tsinghua University, it's just magnificent. Everybody walking around, having a good time. Children, the babies, children taking pictures. And here's the auditorium. Here's the auditorium and the famous sundial, which you see so many pictures of. Another famous building, it's like their first classroom building. And that building is the science building. Very famous, and that's where Sherry's father worked years ago. So now we're going to take a small road, small path by the administrative offices. Traditional administrative offices up ahead. Little stream here. Beautiful lawns. And here we go. I've only been in here a couple of times. You're not allowed to park here. You're not really allowed to go in, but Sherry and I have ventured in there a time or two. Beautiful facility. Now we'll take an even smaller path back to the small pond and waterfall behind the administrative offices. So here we go. There it is in the distance. Beautiful and romantic place to come. Take pictures. Think about life. View your iPhone. Everything. So now we're going to head back. Let's head back towards the Lotus Lake. See if I can get on this bicycle here without falling over. Okay. Here we are. Go up here to a small pedestrian road to the right. That should lead us right over to the Lotus Lake. Famous Lotus Lake. It's a beautiful old building in need of some paint. We've got a water delivery coming at us. Let them go first. They've got a pretty heavy load. Some restaurants along here. Eaten there many times with Sherry's parents back in the day. And here's the Lotus Lake. Beautiful. Lotus is just starting to come out now after the winter, so it's not covered. In another month or so, this will be just covered with those lotus plants. You'll barely be able to see the water. And we're coming up to one of the most famous picture spots here in Tsinghua. That's the bridge. It goes over the Lotus Lake, pedestrian bridge. Very wonderful little place. You can get across to the island there. Very romantic island, you know, to take a stroll there in the evening. Here's the other side of the lake. A few people taking pictures here and there. And this is the Tsinghua Hospital. Tsinghua Hospital. One of the Tsinghua hotels is here. Guest house. And then beautifully painted, very traditional building on the island at the lake. There's some music playing, possibly some dancing over there. Of course, I've got to be careful. I'm riding down the wrong side of the street. It's no problem. Here in China, the rules are flexible. See, that car is about to run over the wrong side of the street too, so let's both correct. Sunny day here in Beijing. Temperatures about mid-70s. Mid-70s, maybe 75 degrees. This is the main road that leads to the west gate. Down the other way, you can take it and it curves around to the east gate. Let's go ahead and take this, turn around, take this main road. It'll take us by the second gate in just a moment. Well, there's the pool. And guess who learned how to swim in that pool? That's right, Sherry. Beautiful tree covered lane here. Not too crowded right now, which is nice. It's Monday, so you don't have a lot of tourists. And by this time of day, a lot of people are already at their offices or their classrooms or wherever they need to be. Second gate again. Coming up to one of the main intersections here at Tsinghua. It's pretty much a four-way stop. Although I don't see any stop signs, I think we're all supposed to stop. There's the new auditorium, or where they have the big production shows. You're right over here on the other side of the street, wrong side of the street, so I can show you some of the things that are playing today or in the next few days. I always wanted to go see something here, but it's never worked out in the schedule. I'm never early on, but you can see they've got a lot of really good shows. Really good shows. The box office. Try to move back over here to the proper side of the street. And in a moment, we'll be turning right, and we'll be going in front of some of the new classroom buildings. As we do, we'll look to the left for a minute to see what's called the main building. This is the main building. This is it. Main science offices and labs and a real happening place. If you've got an office there, you're probably in the sciences and you're probably doing some pretty good research, either getting your PhD or perhaps a master's degree. Turn back here, we've turned right. We're gonna be making another right, and we'll go by my favorite office building, which is the School of Economics and Management, SEM. It's where I've had offices in there, here and there, from one year to the next. And here it is. A lot of times people will stand right here and get their picture taken in front of this sign. It's just great to be part of this magnificent organization. So here it is. This is the entrance. At one time you could walk right in, and now you gotta go through proper security clearance and so forth. A little more difficult to get in, but you know, you can always work it out. So moving ahead, we have the political science school, which is beyond all this growth, political science. And then here you have the law school, sort of the pillars of law. And across the way you have the School of Architecture, very beautifully drawn and very, very beautiful building. I think they did a good job with that. And so now we're going to head out towards the east gate. I'm going to go to the east gate, and then we'll show you the sign, the entrance sign to the university, which everybody loves to get in front of and get their picture taken with and so forth. So we're headed towards the east gate. East gate actually faces south, but it's on the east side of the university. We got some of the security guys up there. They're kind of filtering the comings and goings. Who's coming and going. I hope I can get back in. I hope I can get back in. I don't know if I can or not. Anyhow, they look pretty strict. So there it is. She's getting her picture taken from the other side of the wall. And really taking some good care of this sign. Tsinghua University for the east gate, one of the main gates. So you've got the east gate here and the west gate. Those are the main gates. So I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to ride up towards Wudaokou, I guess. Wudaokou, very famous intersection. All the students love to go to Wudaokou and eat and party and go to the Lotus Market to buy their, you know, fruits, vegetables, food, everything. And it's just a really kind of a China famous place. I mean, probably not world famous, but anybody who's been to Wudaokou, let's see who's gonna go first. Oh boy, I guess I'll go first. Anybody who's been to Wudaokou, they'll remember it forever. It's, especially at night. We're going through in the daytime, not too crowded. You come through here in the afternoon when it's rush hour, or even in the evening, it is just packed with people. Packed with people. And there we see one of Alexander's favorite places, the Lotus Market. He loves to go there and shop for toys, very selective. And he'll pick out a toy here or there. There's the Huatsing Apartments, where I've lived quite a bit of the time I was here in China. Oop, almost had an accident, no problem. Almost doesn't count for anything. And now we're headed back towards the apartment. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. I'm sure it's boring enough for you guys. And all we've got is a ride down the road, a little traffic here and there. And I will be back later. Oh, my trusty steed, the bicycle. Hi everybody, this is Mike. Thanks for watching my video. There's so much to see here at Tsinghua University. I know we just scratched the surface, but I do hope that we saw some of the most interesting and historic sites along the way. I hope that you found the video to be very much like a real bike ride through the campus. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So thanks so much and see you next time. Bye-bye.